I guess we've got in the studio artist of the week. He is a he, obviously, and with this very interesting heart. And you said it is called Gobi. Yes. Well, we've got in the house the man we've been hearing singing. He is known as Buga.
Yes.
What does Buga mean?
Buga is like a borrowed word from the north side of this nation. And down back here, what we say is on the street here in Lagos, they say, Buga. You know, like you're seeing yourself.
Interestingly, in Hausa, if you borrow it from Hausa, you say Buga, I'm not Bugash.
Exactly.
It means you beat something.
Exactly.
Maybe you're beating the drum.
It's another thing here, you know.
Yeah.
So that's just the good thing about our languages, which you have. Like you say, okay, you beat the drum on this side. Now, when you come to the other side, right here, it's like you're posting. You know, a lot of things.
But his real name is Jesse Omokagbhor.
Yes, Omokagbhor.
Omokagbhor. You're from Edo State?
Yes.
Okay, and then you speak Yoruba like...
Well, I want to say this right here, that Edo State still Yoruba. For those who don't understand from the history, you see, we are all together. If you say Oduduwa from one line, so we are all cousins. Owo, Ondo, Akure, everybody, we are together. Even here in Lagos. Like what I did last year, I put up something we call Okobini Connection. That's to tell you how connected we are together. Because a lot of people do say here in Lagos that, you know, things like that. I say, wow, there's much about this. We need to understand, like we have a strong connection. There's a cultural connection between us all together.
Yeah, when you look at the King of Benin, what's he called? Omonoba.
Omonoba, the same Omo.
Yeah.
We even pronounce like Omo. That's what we do. And we call Omo here. Do you understand? Still the same Omo.
Okay,
yes.
And then from reading economics at the Ondo State University to singing,
you can imagine,
to bugaing. So tell us the transition.
Well, I think in every home, then you need to just first of all obey. You know, when you say, I want to go to university, and as it is in Nigeria, we just want to go, be part of the system and get the knowledge, you know. Then from there, you can decide on what to do. You know, saying that, okay, as an economist, that is actually helping me right now in my business. Of course, you should understand how you can put things together for yourself in your business. And that is also what it is right now. And it's working for me.
Okay, so when you do the transition from studying one course of study and then you move on to music and you're applying that knowledge, because you do a number of other things apart from just releasing an album, don't you?
Yeah, I do. That's what I said. With my concert, which I call the Kobino Connection, I've been able to put a lot of things together. It is not all about singing and dancing. There's more to entertainment that we need to understand, give information, and how do you pass this information to people? Then to let them feel you more and understand it's true entertainment. You know, I'm giving you a fact, but true entertainment, and we're going to say that. Like when we had the concert, it was like, a lot of people say, oh, really? Okay, you're my brother, you're my sister, you know. So these are the things I've been doing so far, you know, to just make sure that.
Would you say that you're now more into the business of that show, the show business, than actually being involved in the singing and releasing of albums?
Well, I would say that I'm still very much on singing, but I think that has taken more time, you know, for research, you know. But just lately I've dropped one single, like myself and J1, which I call My Money. You know, it was fine, and thank God it's been played, and you know,
it's getting very good play.
Tell us about the Buga, you know, that was the first album in 2007, right?
2006.
2006. Okay. Tell us about the album. What, if you look at, we're watching, you know, some of it just before you came on, and it talks about some of the things in the society. It talks, what prompted it?
Well, basically, I was born here, and I understand the manner and customs of our land. And I believe that what I've been saying so far, there's a kind of what I call depression. everybody complains every day. It's like, this is not that, this is not. Then I actually put myself together to see what I can put into my audience. Like, okay, what can I give to them that they calm down, make them calm down, and feel part of this and be positive. You know, that's why I've been able to, like an ambassador, trying to, like, you know, calm down, no matter the problem, no matter how the problem is, like, just calm down. You know, like I put out a song which I call because the problem just keeps coming every day, and you know, we keep complaining.
So in the midst of it, we should find time to
just relax. Don't worry, the school fees is there, the house rent is there, your wife is shouting on you, in fact everything is just upside down. Just get into a place, just get pure water and take it. You know, even if you don't have money to buy something, cool down.
So would you say that's a different a localized version of Bobby McFerrin's Don't Worry, Be Happy?
Exactly. Don't worry, be happy. I just have this fun. You see, a lot of us will say, Buga is Monday again, you know, things like that. But I'm telling you on Friday, the same people you're going to see them having the fun, and that's really keeping us tight. And that's the word.
Okay. All right. So in terms of your career now, would you say it's tilting towards one side or the other? You're balancing it very well, releasing a single just recently and still organizing concerts like Jimogu, like your Benin Connection and things like that.
Well, I wouldn't say it's like it's tilting, you know, really, but
you're balancing it.
I'm balancing it, you know. Right now, I'm still going to drop a single anymore from now. Trying to make sure my fans are there, you know. I have to keep them, you know, in there. Like, I won't allow them to go. Or a lot of them do have to. I was happening with that, so don't worry. I know what is coming and all that. So I'm still very much interested.
And like most of the musicians you say, I started singing when I was in my mother's home. When did you start yours?
Well, I don't want to say the singing. If I want to say it, I'll say it professionally. Not thinking even when you're a baby, like we started from the choir, you know, the junior choir, then to the senior choir. You know, I was born into a clergy home, that's a Apostle Church, and somehow, you know, that has really helped me in my music career, because you have to be part of it. Even if you're singing fuji, you need to go through music. That's your foundation. If you're not sound from the little, you can't really sing well. You know, because these are the rudiments you need to understand. So church is just like a rudiment for every musician. That okay, if you want to sing real music, when I mean real music, you need to go through that. Then that's going to prepare you.
So did you start at that stage from being from a clergy home, being involved in church choir?
Yeah.
And you play instruments?
I play instruments.
Which ones did you play?
Yeah, major. Keyboard is my major. Then I play drums, then bass guitar.
So do you still play keyboards now?
Okay. Well, I produce most of my songs. My mommy, I produced, then I could produce Buga, a lot of my Jennifer, I produced myself.
You mentioned something about playing real music.
Exactly.
What do you mean by real music?
Well, let me come to the level like here in Nigeria. The real music is just like, when you say real music, you need to talk about the content of the music. Then you talk about the compositions, that, you know, what really makes the beats and all that. But most important, the content of it. You need to understand the rudiments. You know, there are some things you need to understand before you get into the music world properly. If I want to sing outside Nigeria, I think I can. I can sing with any artist anywhere in the whole world because I sight read, then I can read notes, because they will come to you and start singing and tell you that, okay, they're actually going to give you a script. You go through it, then you can sing. These are the areas which I'm talking about. But those who don't understand that might not be able to sing alongside with a lot of big acts in the whole world, you know, outside Nigeria. That is why we need to understand what we're doing. Basically, you need to go to the foundation and the roots of music, get to know the tonics of parts, get to know the notes, get to know all those things, so that you can apply it. Just like you going to university to get to know some things, then when you get to the society, then you can apply. Also the same thing like we have in the music world. You know, if you know all those things, then you can sing the real music, then you're going to have this depth. You know, when somebody listens to, like when you listen to Asha, you know, Asha is someone I respect and love, the kind of music, and when you feel her well, if you have a good mind for music, then you now begin to see something. I don't know if any other person can see that, but if you have a very good mind for real music, then you can feel her.
Okay.
Yes.
What's your take on Nigeria's music industry?
Well, if I want to say generally, we are doing good, but we are not there yet. You know, why I'm saying that is just like what we do noise most of the time. I'm part of the industry. We do noise. You know, I'm going to say this, that we do like, you know, but the content of music, what we play, some do something good, like which I want to mention, like a song that, okay, this person will do well, but I'm telling you, noise will sell better than the real music, right? And that is why our own minds have been carried away from the real music down to the noise.
So what do you think noise will sell better than?
And that is what the society is giving us. Do you understand? That is what the society is giving. So once it's given you, what else do you want to do? You know, you want to do the thing and you get money, you get cash. Even the things you say, what's happening now? You're not coming with anything. Now we need money. So that's how you do it, which is affecting every sector in Nigeria. You know, it should be real reality should come into a career and then you get it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have to go now. Maybe you'll be able to give us one song on the way out, but we'll just sign off and then we'll come back to you. So we've been having a very interesting conversation with Jesse King, who was born and raised in Jesse Omokagbhor, and he's from Edo State, and is also known as Buga. Great to have you here, Buga. Thanks for being on the show. You sing us out, and that's just a case of saying it's a wrap for another Saturday. We want to thank you for being with us from 9 a.m. until just about midday. We thank you for being here, and we'll be looking forward to have you back next week. My name is Coyote Akintemi.
And I'm Yomi El Tiger. Thank you so much for being with us. Now we have Buga.
To Buga us out of the way.
Okay. Mommy, Wapelayo, Mommy, Wajewomo, anybody could need there, I follow you. I call up a person to